What's up, everybody? Tonval Legend 826 here. I hope you're all enjoying your Saturday. I'm going to discuss my favorite Harry Potter fanfictions. Now, for those of you who don't know what fanfiction is, basically, you ever see a popular series, like a book series, or a movie or a television show, and you basically just write about that stuff, but you write your own ideas and talk about a different variation of that. Like maybe it could be maybe what if this character had done this, or what if this character had chose a different path, or something like that. And the Harry Potter series is probably the biggest franchise with the most amount of fan fictions. I could be wrong, but that's what I saw, at least on fanfiction.net. Now I'm going to discuss some of my favorite Harry Potter fan fictions. I can't discuss all of these fan fictions in a 5-minute video because, I mean, there's just too many of them. There's like so many Harry Potter fan fictions, that unless you have nothing else better to do, you can't read all of them thoroughly. So obviously I have to choose some from my favorites. One of my favorites is this fan fiction called Be Slytherin. Now, we notice that Harry Potter is sworn to Gryffindor, like in canon, and because of that, one of the reasons why Snape, hates Harry because of his parentage. But we can't help but wonder, what if Harry was in Slytherin instead? What if the Sorting Hat put Harry in Slytherin, and Harry had become friends with Slytherins rather than with Gryffindors? Would Snape have liked him anymore? Would he have hated them all the same? Personally, I would say because of Snape's attitude towards Harry throughout most of the series, I would say that maybe he would probably treat him the same way. But Better Be Slytherin shows Snape treating Harry badly at first, but however, since Harry is in Slytherin, maybe Snape can be sympathetic towards Harry somehow, and see that Harry is not like his father, you know? There's a fanfiction, the fanfiction Better Be Slytherin, only year 1 has been made. The writer has not yet made year 2, or to year 7 yet. To this day, I'm still waiting for year 2. If the writer ever decides to pick up on that fanfiction and continue writing, I'll be more than thrilled to see what year 2 has to provide. Now, I don't want to give any spoilers about what happens in Better Be Slytherin. I'll leave a link in the description so that you can see the fanfiction yourself and decide whether or not it's good or not. I think it's great, honestly, in my opinion. I think it's wonderful, excellently written, but that's just my personal opinion. Another fanfiction I like is this fanfiction called Prince of Slytherin. Now, in Prince of Slytherin, Harry Potter is a lot like Lord Voldemort, like how Tom Riddle was during his childhood, how he was charming, manipulative, he had good looks, he was a prefect, and everyone thought he was going to do amazing things, and of course later he ends up becoming the biggest Dark Lord in history, ends up murdering so many people. What if Harry was like that? Like, what if he wasn't a murderer, but he had the same attitude as Lord Voldemort? What if he was cold and heartless on the inside, but on the outside was the ideal student, the ideal role model? Like an exemplary student. Like, what if he got all perfect O's on his exams, but, because O in the wizarding world, O is outstanding, that's the highest grade he can get. But what if Harry was like Tom Riddle, in the attitude-wise? Like, what if he was cold-hearted? What if he was ruthless? What if he was remorseless? The fanfiction Better Be Slytherin clearly shows, Prince of Slytherin shows this, how this variation would turn out. And there is another fanfiction on here called They Shook Hands. Now, the author of the They Shook Hands is called Deathroll. Deathroll made a series out of They Shook Hands, from Harry Potter's first year right up to Harry Potter's 6th year. Okay, he's still, I think it's a he anyways, is still working on his 7th year. We still haven't seen year 7 yet of They Shook Hands, but I'm looking forward to see how that's going to turn out. Like I said before, I'm not giving away any spoiler alerts, but it's just showing basically the description that Harry Potter meets Draco Malfoy, becomes best friends with him, and Harry gets sorted into Slytherin. I'm pretty interested to see how, because I read the series, all 6 books, and I was amazed by it, truly, and it's an impressive piece of art. I thought it was pretty good in my opinion, I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but I thought it was pretty good, seeing Harry and Slytherin, seeing how how the storyline of the Harry Potter universe is different with Harry and Slytherin. Everybody has their own personal opinions, but that's just what I think about it. And I'll leave links in the description for the They Shook Hands series. I'll put them in the description so you can see. And also, there's also another fanfiction called The Unexpected 7th Year, which Harry Potter, because in the canon version, after Voldemort was defeated in the final book, Hermione returned to Hogwarts, but Harry and Ron didn't return. But however, in this fanfiction, all 3 of them returned to Hogwarts to finish their 7th year and finish their education, The main reason why I think Harry Potter should have returned for his 7th year is because Harry missed, a lot of Quidditch games during his time at school. He never played a full season of Quidditch. In his 3rd year, he came pretty close, but he was injured for a few seconds and was unconscious during the Gryffindor versus Hufflepuff match. If Harry Potter was playing Quidditch all three games for 1 season at least during his 7th year, I thought it would be pretty cool to see how that would turn out. Anyway, those are my personal favorite Harry Potter fanfictions, and like I said before, I will leave links in the description so you can see them for yourself. Tonville Legend 826 out.